I am very happy to be with you at this conference of irrigation and water resources ministers. Our government attaches a great deal of importance to this very vital subject, which is critical for the development of our economy, particularly the development of our agricultural economy. As I had mentioned in my Independence Day speech last year, it is one of the 7 priority areas identified for focused attention. Our government believes that irrigation, along with agriculture and the rural employment guarantee, holds the key for the transformation of rural India. Given the latent untapped potential for further irrigation, I sincerely hope this conference will be able to come up with credible strategies for tapping and realizing this critical resource. Water is a blessing for humankind. It is the lifeblood of farming. Nations, cities, and civilizations have grown near rivers. Our scriptures have praised the life-giving quality of water. At the same time, having an excess of water or its complete absence can be a curse too. Last year, many parts of our country were affected by drought. Farmers were in acute distress. This year, we are having a deluge of water leading to flash floods and consequent destruction and loss of valuable property in many states of the Union. Once again, farmers in these parts are in distress. In a way, these two phenomena demonstrate the vulnerability of our people to the vagaries of nature. They also demonstrate the importance that irrigation can play in mitigating the risk arising out of fluctuating rainfall, both when it is in shortage and when it is in excess. Irrigation can ensure that people's suffering from water related disasters is minimized and that they enjoy the benefit of nature's bounty. This is therefore a sector which was given great importance in the earlier 5-year plans. In the first plan, the public investment in irrigation was as high as 23% of the total outlay. Over a period of time, this has fallen now to less than 5%. While a part of this decline is because of the rise of other sectors, we cannot deny that irrigation has suffered a certain degree of neglect and lowering of priority in the last decade. In particular, states are committing far less funds to this core sector than before. One hears stories of large irrigation department bureaucracies created sitting idle without adequate work and budgetary allocations. This decline has been happening at a time when we still have untapped irrigation potential both above and below the surface. I remember reading recently about how poorly India compares with other developing countries, not to mention the developed countries in terms of the per capita water storage capacity created, the proportion of total rainfall that can be stored in reservoirs, and the proportion of water that goes off as runoff. We need to reverse Therefore, the neglect of this very vital sector, if we are to use irrigation and improved water management practices to regenerate and revitalize our agriculture, some states must commit a greater proportion of resources to this sector, and I am sure the center will play its role in helping them along. I am happy to note that some states have started reversing this trend. I am sure that others will follow. Our government is committed to creating critical infrastructure in rural areas through Bharat Nirman. Irrigation is one of the key components of Bharat Nirman, and we have set ambitious targets for this component. We plan to create an additional irrigation potential of 1 crore hectare through a combination of strategies including development of major and medium irrigation projects and implementing minor irrigation schemes utilizing both surface and groundwater resources. Almost 20 lakh hectares is proposed to be added through enhancing the utilization of completed projects, particularly through the scheme for repair, renovation and rehabilitation of water bodies. Bharat Nirman targets can be met only through your efforts. I request all of you to work together to ensure that we are able to generate this massive additional potential. The central government will support you in all possible ways in achieving the target of Bharat Nirman. I am told that your conference has a large template of issues to discuss over the course of the day. I wish to draw your attention only to a few. One is the area of water management. Our water management practices need considerable improvement. There is a significant gap between the irrigation potential created and the potential utilized. In a way, this gap reflects a wasted investment. It is also a potential which can be easily tapped. Then there is the case of water bodies whose potential has declined over the years either through neglect or improper management. We need to attend to this. Our government has started the scheme for repair, renovation and restoration of water bodies. I request states to take advantage of this scheme and also formulate their own schemes to access whatever funding resources are made available. Related to water management is the issue of management structures needed for managing the assets that are created.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.